Oh, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of Yap Sessions on our new channel, I guess. Where we just tell random stories about our life or in general. The first story is going to be pretty short considering I'm on my lunch break at work right now, so I don't have as much time to hop in the studio as I usually do. It's just me and my phone and no script. While I was working, I was trying to think of things that I could talk about as the first story, and when I was in the bathroom randomly, I just had a memory, and I thought maybe that would be what I share here today. So growing up, me and my 4 brothers, 2 which is not on camera, usually in our videos, let's just say we weren't the best of children. We were not the coolest kids on the block. We weren't the nicest kids on the blocks, and we were kind of raised in not ideal conditions and not around ideal people. So we were kind of mischievous, I guess is the word you can use for us growing up when we were younger. So this story will take place when I was, let's say, 13 years old. So, good 8 years ago now. We didn't go a whole lot of places when we moved out into the country with my father's new companion. Another story for another time that will definitely get told about her. But we moved out there when I was 13 years old, and we didn't really get to do much outside of the country area in the woods that we had to play in. We didn't have any friends other than each other. We didn't get to really go, anywhere. It was just us in the country for 3 years. But on the vast occasions that we did go places, man, did we make a fool out of ourselves and make them regret bringing us anywhere close to society outside of nothingness. So, in this story, my dad's companion and my father decided it was smart to take us out into town. And they asked us what we wanted to do. Of course, we said we wanted to go to the park. We were children. So they took us to a park while they sat in the vehicle and they talked. Who God knows about what at the time. But they let us free. They let us go on and play. And we did play. We played some volleyball because they had a volleyball court out there. This is like for context, this park that we played at, it was at a college. So it was like a college park. Like it had football field and baseball fields and stuff where the college athletes will play at. But it was during the off season, so there's no one around there. Anyways, we played at the playground a little bit, got a little bit out of our energy out of our system, until we started looking for a bathroom. And while looking for the bathroom, all 5 of us, we encountered a smaller building, but you could tell that it's a concession stand because it had the signs on the outside. And I didn't think much of this until my older brother, the one that's not on camera, randomly just decided to say, "We need to get in there." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "We need to get in there. What if they have snacks?" And obviously we were kids. We like candy, of course. We were mischievous, like I said. Anything bad that we could possibly attempt to do, we fucking did. So yeah, we're like, "What do you mean get in there?" And he said, "We gotta find a way in. We gotta get some of those snacks." And so our first idea was there was a vent. Or was this how we got in? No, I think this is how we get in. So there was a vent, but the vent was open, or it could be pushed open. And we lifted up, how old was he at the time? If this was 7 years ago. My 6-year-old brother into the vent. And he crawled through the vent and he opened the door from the inside. Oh my God, I can't believe we even did that. Not to mention there was cameras on the outside. We didn't notice till after. But he opened the door, we went in there, we ransacked the fucking place. We had a backpack with us. Anyways, we ate up a whole lot of that fucking shit. Filled up the backpack. Like, how are we gonna get it home? How are we gonna sneak it out? And then my brother's like, "Just fill up the backpack, put it inside of your shirt, and we just bring it with us." Yeah, but every time he took a step, all you could hear was crunching noises, or like rapper noises, so I have no clue how we even got away with that. Anyway, we got back to the van, and shit like this didn't happen all the time. I think it was the universe just trying to make us feel guilty. My father was like, who wants to go out for pizza? And it was this little place called CC's Pizza, which we love to eat at. Love, love, love. Yeah, and I think that's the universe just trying to make us feel bad, because we never got to do stuff like that. Like, go out to eat at that time. So we did. We felt guilty as hell about it the whole time. So on the way back home, we said, let's leave the backpack in the trunk. Let's not get it out until we know the coast is clear. And then everybody agreed on it. Zachary, the middle child, he went inside first, which I guess we didn't see, but anyways, we went inside, and then we heard yelling, a whole lot of yelling. It was my dad yelling. We were like, what's going on? We went back there. He was like, where did this come from? So without us knowing, without us approving of this, Zachary decided to bring the backpack inside. Not only bring the backpack inside, he opened the backpack, poured the candy all over the bed in the bedroom with the door open, and it pretty much fucking had it on display. Like, he wanted us to get caught or some shit. I don't even know. And they was like, where'd this come from? Where'd this come from? And he tried to blame it on my older brother. He was like, I found it in, my older brother's name, in his dresser drawer. Which, I don't know how he thought that was a good, I don't know how he thought that was a good story that we would get away with. Like, I found it in the dresser, like, a whole bag of candy. Okay. Yeah, and, we were pissed at Zachary. Like, not only did we say to leave the backpack in the car, if you are going to bring the backpack inside, why pour all the candy out on the bed with the door open for everybody to see? But yeah, needless to say, we got what we deserved from that. We got spanked harder than I think I ever have in my entire fucking life. And it was deserved, honestly. We were fucking scumbag kids. We were devious. I guess maybe we created the devious lick, I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire story here to wrap up the very first video. Is don't be bad. Don't steal things. Don't steal candy. Don't break into concession stands. And don't get caught if you're going to. Don't put it where your father will see you out on display. That's just right there. You already know that you're cooked from the get-go. But yeah, needless to say, we did it again a few months later. Once or twice. Which we should not have, but I mean, can you blame us? We were kids. We were stupid. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for the very first story of when we robbed a concession stand, I guess. But on the Yap Sessions channel, first of many to come, hopefully. Got plenty of stories to tell when I have more time. But as I said, I am on lunch at my work right now, so I need to get back to that. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.